Stuart, can you tell us about the Lib Dems farming motion which was passed today, please?
Yeah, so this morning I had the pleasure of presenting our food and farming policy, which ultimately will be the bones of what goes into our manifesto for the next general election, and it had a number of highlights in it. So we are committing to increase the agricultural budget by £1 billion. We're also absolutely trying to align everything in a policy so farmers can deliver both food and the environment. It's not a binary choice between those things. That's the theme that runs through it. Hopefully there was some exciting stuff in there about fruit and veg, but it was a pleasure to present my first conference speech, and the motion passed, I think, without anyone voting against it. So I'm a happy man this evening.
That's great, and I'm particularly interested in the £1 billion extra for farming. Is that for the ELMS programme, or is it for farming UK-wide?
It will go into a number of things. So certainly we need to see more money going into ELMS. We want to get to a point where investment decisions about balancing food production and the environment are the easy option. So it does need to be properly funded. When I look at some of the SFI options, they are not funded sufficiently, and we want to make sure there's enough money there. But we also want to make sure we're able to invest in infrastructure. There was a very interesting discussion earlier about how we can take nutrients from one side of the country where they may be a water pollution problem and use them in another part of the country. And actually, can we use some investment money there to try and capture nutrients, pelletize nutrients, move them? So infrastructure definitely, but also I think a big dose of on-farm training and knowledge transfer where we can support that as well. So it will go across a number of things, and it is at least £1 billion, and we'll come forward with costed proposals as we get towards the manifesto and the election.